Give me a second. Okay, let me fix myself. Let me get the comments. There you go. Before I do my intro, make sure that everything. So that bear with me for a second. Cool. All right, welcome, beautiful people, and I'm gonna get started. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Tech for Your Needs. Welcome to the live stream. Let's have fun, let's kick it, let's go. So let's get started. First person is my boy Ricardo in the house. You get the first prize, and you get a high five virtual for coming in first. Next is Sketchy My Story. That's Mary. That's beautiful, wonderful human being. Holla at your boy. Ricardo. Let me go down. I think I missed somebody. Yeah, let me go over here. Bear with me, people. And then, thanks for coming in. Team Lit Gaming, you're welcome for coming in. Who else? I don't want to miss nobody. AC Computer Solution, bear with me. And who else? Dwayne is here, Mims. What up, everybody? Let me see if I miss anybody else. No, give me a second. It's just hot in this room. I just got to get a fan. I cannot put it in AC because the window is a fire escape and that's safety hazard to get out. So most of the time I'm cooked over here. So anyways, today's topic, I'm going to talk about equipment once you're a beginner and stuff like that because people got dismissed that they need expensive equipment and stuff like that. Hey, Gadget Goddess. Hey, Tech Loving Mama. So getting back to the subject, people think they need all this type of equipment, all this type of stuff to get started a channel. I think with $80 to $100, you could start a channel if you're a beginner, and that's what I want to talk today about. I'm editing and lurking in the background. Oh, that's fine, brother. Thank you. Much appreciate that. I mean, So getting back to the subject, let me get water because I'm dehydrated, running all around. Bear with me. Not a sponsor. Sorry, I'm super dehydrated. So anyway, let's get back to the subject. So therefore, people think that you need a lot. A couple of lights and this, I'll tell you, that's all you need. That's all you need. Tripod and stuff like that. Basic equipment, less than $100. A tripod for the phone. What else you need? This is a video camera, also a webcam. There's apps you could put it if you're live streaming. Lighting, get 3 lightings, one for the front, one for the back. Learn how to light and get a decent microphone, like a lapel microphone. And less than $100, you're gonna have a lot of stuff. Well, I'm gonna gather up some stuff. When I finish, I'm gonna put it in the show notes and put it the description, the budget, less than $100. I'm gonna come with a kit, and that's what I'm gonna put when I get out of here. So it's very affordable to start. There's no excuses. These days, phones are amazing, and you could do a lot with the phone. So therefore, I don't see it that people are like, why I can't get started? I don't have the proper equipment. That's excuses for not making it for a better tomorrow. Like I said, that's one of my slogans that I use everywhere that I go. Because if you're holding yourself back, you're gonna be thinking like that for the rest of your life. So just telling you like it is. It is what it is. So let me get back over here. Oh, I say 8,200. Oh, I don't know what I was talking about. Let me get back over here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here for the tech and advice and other wisdom nuggets. Thank you, Mary. Editing the background and lurking. Okay, I read that already. Banging. I'm not in the Vivo gang. Okay. You said 8,200. I don't know. That was a mistake if I said that. Just finished 3 miles walk and 90 degrees after I'm in dehydrated now. Oh wow. Congratulations, because I went to Florida and it was, you know me. I don't suntan. I get red, and it was nightmares. No matter how much lotion that I put. Let's Sean, I got something for you for that. Bear with me. Okay, give me a second. Here it goes, LaShawn. It's right there perfectly. You understood what I'm saying. It's right there in the bottom, loud and clear. Donations are taken. uh, wow. Yeah, it feels like it's like 80 a human in this room, but and let me go back to this. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Anybody? LaShawn, since you complain too much. Let me go. Anybody else? Louis, you're gonna get them slogan. Oh yeah. I just can't stand. Just want to pop in the show and love. Okay, that's fine. There's no problem. Hello, a few shatters. Yeah, I'm sending the link to one person if they want to come in. Let me get the link and send it to that person. Bear with me, people. I'm sending the link right now. Um, see if this person's name come up. Okay, I send the link, so I don't know if the person's coming, but if they want to come, they could come. Uh, I'm still waiting, LaShawn. I'm still waiting. Hey, Angie, thanks for coming in. Um, yeah, tech for your needs. What, not for what a, I get you, but it's what a for in case you want to look at me and your friends. AI text. Cool. So yeah, let me get back to the step. Look at the camera. So therefore, people think that you need a lot of money and the equipment is gonna make who you are and everything, and it's not. Honestly, that's not the motto. That is not. But let me go over here. I wish I had an operator so I could, concentrate what I'm supposed to. But getting back to the subject, people seem to miss the point. They start with basic equipment and then upgrade your equipment. How are you going to be a new creator and get the most expensive camera? Again, I repeat for the millionth time my analogy about the potato. If you're going to do video production, you got to upgrade your skill before you upgrade your equipment. That's very important. If you're a beginner, you don't need the best of the best because you're going to produce a low quality equipment. It's going to be potato equipment. It's going to be potato video if you don't know your skills. And that's a fact and that's a reality. And people seem not to understand that. And I tell people, it's like, look, learn. I could have saved more money and got a more expensive camera. I got the Sony CV1 because my skills are not there yet. This is my second high-end camera since my Luma G7 broke. So therefore, I said, okay, I still need to learn ISO and stuff like that. And and aperture and stuff like that. I'm still not there yet. I'm still in a work in progress. And with these you could do a lot. These you could do a lot. Filming, recording, editing on the phone, webcam, it's all in one. So until you grow and you get better with your skills. There's free editing apps. There's free software if you want to stream and stuff like that. Learn the skills. Learn how to be a content creator with what you have, with your equipment. Like I said, your equipment's not going to make who you are if you don't have the skills. And therefore, that's a sad reality, and people don't think about those stuff. And I break it down. Anything above 2018, there are good phones. There are tremendous, tremendous phones nowadays. Some of them got raw capabilities. Some of them got manual, depending on what manufacturer you go. It's Android or iOS. They got apps that give you control of your Filmic Pro and stuff like that to do, like a DSLR camera and get all those funny, fine grain, granular, features and all that. And that's what I say. Yeah, let me go back over here because I don't want to miss people, just in case. So, hey, Phone Tech Award, thanks for coming in. Yeah. Okay, I will get a CB1 at some point and just will still use my phone. Yeah, you can integrate both and then go good integration and stuff like that. People do it all the time. I mean, it's just people don't seem to miss the point. Give me the latest and greatest without having skills, and your quality is still going to be protected. And they wonder why, And I'm not saying I'm not the best, but it's just you got to work with what you have and stuff like that. Mr. Audio Feedback, he said, I have the Canon M50 and I love it, but only after I learn how to use it. Exactly. You got to learn how to use it and master what you have. And once you master that, then you can upgrade if you outgrow that, which you will in the future. And that's what people's missing. You see. My co-anchor have a YouTube channel. She uses an iPhone for her camera. Exactly. Look, all this that I'm doing right now, that's more important than the equipment, storytelling, have your audio on point. That's one of the basics. You could get away with mediocre video, and people don't understand that. So I'm not sure, but I sent the link to Sharky. I don't know if he's coming in. Anybody else want to come in? Just put the word invite. So I'll see, and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's what I tell people. I mean, honesty is the best policy. Work what you have. I mean, you don't know if your content creation is going to be your love, your passion. You're going to keep up with it. Some people don't keep up with it, and that's fine. That was not meant for you. But you don't want to waste $1,000 and then be like, oh, okay, that's what I find out. Oh, wow, So. That's what I tell people. Use what you have, hone your skills, and then move to the next step, baby step. And people don't understand that. And I'm just a bit like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So the M50 is perfect for YouTube. I don't ever want to upgrade. Oh, it's fine. But sometimes you need to upgrade if you're getting clientele, if you're getting brand deals and stuff like that. The M50 is good for now, but how long is that going to be good for? I'm not discrediting that it's not a good camera, and it can last you 4 or 5 years. But at one point, you want to upgrade if you're doing bigger clientele stuff. You still could rock it with that, do amazing. I mean, I saw a channel, I can't remember the name of it. He did a whole entire commercial for a poppin' mom. It was amazing because it's all about the skills. For example, if I give my phone, this phone, people complain. I give it to Peter McKinnon, he'll do magic. It's just all about the skills. Or, give it to Maddie Apoya and those people that are up there with their skills. They'll rock the floor and wipe the floor with a newbie that had a $3,000 camera. I mean, come on, let's just be real. Upgrade your skills before you upgrade your equipment. Yeah, and it's fine. Yes, I love this phone. It's paid off. I don't have to pay no more stuff. Okay, is it hard to find a way more inexpensive since 2000? Do you know the best place to buy one and a decent? Sometimes you go to different stores, see to they have it open boxes. You could look at B&H, um, what else, Best Buy, and see if they got it for cheaper. Or there's a website I can't remember, but I will link it that you could buy products and use product and rating. There is I forgot. There's a number of websites, so now I can't think about those. What's up? Hey, what's up, Kia? Anybody want to get invited? Put the word invited. Keystone Tech Review. Thanks for coming in. That's what I'm telling people. Upgrade your skills and learn, everything that you need to learn about the content creation and how to do videos, and then you can upgrade your skills. Yeah. Once I learn how to do better camera skills, I will get a better camera because I do clientele work a little bit, not a lot. So I want to have a better equipment for that. You know. hmm It is what it is. Let me get water. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what people saying. Uh, Cabs. Oh, I'm gonna laugh on that one. Laugh aloud. Yeah, but it's all about the equipment. People seem to miss the point of everything about the content creation. And I'll sit here and look. I got it on auto. I don't have nothing fancy, but it's still it's a 1/60 at 1.8. Letting all the light in and working. With this little corner that I have that I gotta improve more on it. But people seem to miss the point. While you're concentrating on getting all this stuff and thinking you need all that and procrastination of starting your channel, I got more videos. I'm doing live streams and everything. So I'm ahead of the game. It's just not to discredit nobody, but thinking, should I do this? Should I do that? Don't get you nowhere. And you don't know if it was meant for you. Louis, are you going to get the new iPhone soon? If this come out, I'll get it. If not, I don't need it. Ain't broken, no need to fix the situation. Ain't broken, no need to fix nothing. It's working, it's rocking, there's nothing wrong with it. So just a little bit the earpiece, but that was my fault. But I don't not worry about that. So people see keeping up with the Jones, it was broke. I'd rather spend money on gear, make more money for invest for a better tomorrow to get invest and returning. Yes, I could get investment returning with this. I could do videos when I get monetized, but when I get monetized, so that's another story. So yeah, and I made you a moderator, Bobby Warren, because you've been over here rocking. So you're a moderator now. But anyways, and that was a mistake, but I'll keep it like that. So I pressed something on my phone. Yeah. Anybody else want to get invited? Let me know and put the word invite, and I'll invite you. So yeah, I didn't know you could mark people from the phone. I was holding it like that, so it's fine. I don't care. I mean, you've always been here. So yeah, getting back to the subject, I'll challenge anybody that is new, that is say that I'm wrong, and I'll go with the phone and I'll produce a better video. No caps, no nothing, because I know what to do now. Yeah, if I was a novice, I didn't know, or a rookie, like they say, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So therefore, that is the point. Back then, yeah, you wipe and mop the floor over me, but now I got confident that I could produce something decent enough and good quality to my best ability. So yeah, I had an X and it broke, so I got the 13 Pro Max and love it. It's a good phone. Whenever I bought the next phone, it's gonna be a Pro Max edition. Whenever, but currently right now, I'm worrying about other stuff that is more important. Hey, welcome BTech Reviews. Yeah, Make sure that you understand your equipment before you go on and getting everything. Okay, let me go over here. I wish I had this many live viewers. You will in due time. It's probably the hours that you live stream. Everybody's sleeping probably for work and they're very late. So that's another thing to think about it. Just an advice, because that's why I do mine at this time. People ate dinner and people out of, work. They're relaxing so they can listen to it if they want to listen. If you like what you see, hit the like, subscribe, comment, do those things. If you're part of the replay crew, just put the word replay crew and much appreciated. Let's continue. Let's rock. Let's go. Yeah. Let me go over here. Oh yeah. Yes, I love my BTech After the Dark. And yes, it's not that I'm trying to be showed off or nothing. It's just that, I had a conversation with a person that wanted to start a channel and they laughed at me. And I said, because I, say the phone. Oh, I cannot count with their phone. That's not better quality than this DSLR, this and that. I said, I'll come back. I did a little video and they couldn't, and I say, oh, it's a video, blah, blah, blah. And I get to them, they're like, oh, I did it on my CB1. Oh, that video looked dope. Oh, this and that. I just did a little montage, like a montage about 1 minute, and it's just something stupid. And the person we just didn't know. I'm waiting. I called them 4 days later. Look at the data. Look where you can find information, and look where it was done. He's still quiet because I was right. I challenged him and I got him. And I say, here, this is what I did. And it was fast and produced. I didn't put a lot of thought on it and stuff like that. So, man, I never had this many viewers on my live stream, even on IG. Love for love, go Lewis. Nah, it's all good time. They're my friend. I rock with them. I network with people. I always watching the live stream, so that's why everybody's coming over here. But look like 22 viewers are balling. Thank you for that. Hey, Obara, thanks for coming in. Thanks everybody for coming in. That I appreciate it. It warmed my heart. And please stop because my cheeks gonna get red. I don't want to blush. But getting back to the subject, and people seem to miss the point, and that's what I told him. And he started thinking and everything. So what program do I edit? I edit with LumaFusion, and if I'm lazy, if I'm super lazy, I go to the one you use. I forgot. The one is in the phone, Angie. The one that you use, I can't remember now. So that's what I use. Luis, I'm at work. I did the 6 shows. I'm on a break. Oh, cool. Thank you. Much appreciated. iMovie. That's what I use sometimes if I'm super lazy. Or I go to Canva, the program, and I use that for super, super basic edits because they got an editor. But most of the time, I'll say 95% I'm doing LumaFusion. Like the program is on the app, on the actual phone, iPhone, or either the iPad. And also they made a version for the Android that's new. I don't know if it's out. So that's the program that I use. iMovie on the desktop is pretty good. Oh yes, but I don't have a computer for Apple. I don't have a Mac, so I got a Windows. That's the only last thing that I gotta buy to be full integrated in the ecosystem. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm playing with this live stream on my work computer with. All right, thanks, brother. Don't get yourself in trouble. So I want to clarify that, But that's what I tell people. Work on your skill, hone your skills. Like I said to people, if you like what you see, become part of my team. Rock with me. I will not steer you the wrong way. I like to be truthful because Back in the days, people told me buy this phone for content creation, buy this and stuff. I'm spending money, working hard to make this thing work, and they lied to me. So that's why I became a content creator. But I digress. That's another story for another day. But I'm loving make sure that like this, loving it. So we don't want to press the wrong thing. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying to people. People seem to understand. And when I proved that to my friend, he was kind of upset and pissed off and all that and craziness. I was like, dude, you need to chill out. Oh no, you tricked me. I said, I didn't trick you. I just proved my point. I could produce with a phone because I've been doing this for a while. You challenged me and I tricked you and I came 4 days and I told you the truth. You no need to get pissed off. I just proved my point. Okay, you got a 6600 camera. Okay, do a video as good quality or better than what I have. No, I'm still learning ISO. I'm still exactly my point. I say, you know what? I'm gonna walk away. There's no need for this conversation. I just proved my point. It is what it is, but you know, checking the routine. The king of accessories for different phones, especially iPhones. So yeah, so I was truthful, and people, seem to miss the point, and and get agitated and mad at me. But I showed that video to certain people, and they still couldn't guess they came from my phone. Only one person, because he was taking enough to look at the data where the data came from. They're like, no. You can say I Googled it because I had a feeling it was from your phone, but I couldn't tell. So they teach me how to look for the data, so where I could read it where it came from the phone. That's the only way that I figure out. Because if you're challenging us, it's because you did not create it with your camera, obviously. So I was like, yeah, you got it, but at least you took your time to find all the information and prove it to me, you know. But still, it's like, yo, that's a good video, this and that. I delete the video because it was just like 50, 60 seconds around that. But I did a little montage about myself and a couple of people, and that's what I tell people. People seem to miss all that point. Well, if anybody want to get invited, I put the word invited in everything. So we just put the word invite and you get invited. But honestly, that's what I tell people. Think, think, and learn what you need to learn, and then come up and then work with others else. And why I love cameras, because I could go to another realm and make more money. And I cannot go with a business. Oh, can I do a video for you? I charge you this and that with a phone. Nah, people's not gonna like that. People's gonna look at me. What are you talking about? No matter how good is the quality, people's gonna look at you weird. Now, at least with a point and shoot camera, I mean, it's a little more leverage and weight on it. So that's what people need to understand. And that's people not understanding that part and honing their skills. Then it's too bad. So my friend came back to me, and it was 3 weeks ago. Let me finish the story. He apologized, and I started using his camera, and I started teaching him something, not everything, because it's similar to mine, because it's still and a Sony cam. And I said, this is what I know. The rest you got to go on YouTube and learn, because I'm not there yet. I'm in work in progress. He was grateful, and he understand that he was wrong. But it took me, and good argument and plaster all over his face so he can understand that I was right. You know, that's what it is. Anybody got a question on this subject? Let me know. Anything? Yeah, let me go over here. I got a few gigs just because I had a camera and some equipment. Exactly. You know, if you ask for a gig, you're not gonna go with a phone. Hell no to the no, like they say in today's world. That's not gonna work. Doesn't always have to be the most expensive equipment. No, it does not have to be the most expensive equipment. It's equipment that is affordable that could get you by to get you more money. I agree 100%. That is right. That's what people seem to miss and understand. Give me a second. I'm back. I didn't want to sneeze in front of the camera. You never know what could come off those nostrils. But I digress. So, yeah, getting back to the subject, that's what I tell people. Learn what you need to learn, hone your skills, and work to learn for a better tomorrow. If you're new to all this content creation, if that's the route you want to take it, then you spend money on equipment when you're a certain level. But if you're not sure, why spend money? You know, money that, you could sell your equipment, but you're not going to get the same thing. And like I said earlier, I proved that to my homeboy, and I was in the thing. So I was this, okay, let me click over here to Sharky thing. It was the same story back in the filming photography days. Beginners wanted the flagship Pro Canon and Nikon DSLR when the best camera for them to learn was in an expensive Pentax K-100. Yeah, that is true. People seem to miss the point. I'm affirmative and I'm all about the skills. Once I hone that, I will go to the next level and I will be like, the sky is the limit once you learn all that. Unlock your potential before spending this. That's what I say. But anyway, I sent you an invitation. I don't know if you want to come in, Sharky, or anybody else. So it's there if you want to come in. So I know it's late notice, but anybody want to come in, put the word invite, and y'all get invited. Let me get water. Definitely, I'm going to get a fan tomorrow because this room is too much. Yeah, so that's what it is. You don't have to get the most expensive phone either to produce good quality. Once you get a decent phone, a certain caliber, then you're good to go. You could buy a mobile tripod to blog. The one that I bought, I think it's called Monkey something, and I bought it, and how much I paid for the whole kit? $12. Phone clamp and the tripod. The tripod looked like Manfrotto Pixie. That's what it looked like. So yeah, I mean they don't sell it right now because it's out of stock. I've been looking for it, but I couldn't find it. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do the stream too, like 8:15, I think, or before 8:15 I'm gonna get out. I usually go 1 hour, but I could stand it 15 more minutes. So if you want to come in. BTech Review. Thanks for coming in, brother. Yeah, that's what I told people. I'm honestly the best policy. And I told people, like that. And my homeboy, that story came and stuff like that. It's like, whatever. We talked about it. And, he apologized. I said, no need to apologize. I would just wanted to prove my point, So now he's taking it serious. He's trying to learn and work with that stuff. Work what you have like a baby. Learn how to crawl, then learn how to walk. Baby steps. Yeah, he regret. I mean, he got the 1600, the Sigma 1.4 60 millimeter. I think what it is. He got all that, but with my CB1, I could do more, and not more. It's just that I understand a little bit more, so I could rock and get more out of it. So I'm still not great at it, but I'm a work in progress. If I need to learn something, I'll go quick, video it, write it down because I like to write things. I got it like a spreadsheet and all that, and then I'll go practice it, and how to do the bokeh, that it's easier in product showcase, stuff like that. Okay, I can right now DM me something to Russell up a subtitle. Oh, okay, that's fine. If you can't make it, that's fine. No worries, but I send you the link just in case. I don't know. I asked the invitation. If you want to jump, it's fine. If they don't, it's fine. It's still, matter to me. Anybody's welcome to jump. But yeah, basically that's what I'm telling people. Think about all those stuff, and and if you got trouble, just write it down and do like a crossword puzzle and stuff like that. Give me a second. I'm gonna send the link to another person if the person want to come, just in case. Bear with me, people. Okay, I said okay. Cool. I'm sending to you the link right now. I send it to BTech just in case. Let me send it to you. Yep, I send the link. Okay, I send the link to BTech and BTech Review. I send it. Both the links are right there. Get back to the subject. So that's what it is. And I will do a series on my phone recording with the iPhone XR to prove it. That's another series I'm working on it, and do like put it on shorts and do cinematic, regular photo stuff like that, because people seem to miss the point. Give me the skills, give me the equipment, give me the equipment. But if you don't have the skills, I'm sorry. You need to learn. So the invitation I sent to both of y'all. So you're welcome. So yeah, so any question or anything you want to learn, anything? Okay, let me know when you're ready, and I'll send you put this. There you go, brother. Thanks for coming in.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ay. How's everything been going, homie?
Okay. Yeah, so what you think about this stuff? Because people think they need the most expensive things just to produce, and that's not true.
Yeah, well, people are going to be people, and they think that they can hide behind this technology or whatever. But if you don't have a good subject, if you don't have a good presentation, if you don't have a good like, I don't know, you have to be entertaining too at the same time, because I know that, there's people that have all types of equipment and all types of this and that and the third, and they use they use the phones or whatever, and they think the phones are going to get them the views. But if you don't have a good presentation skill, you can have 1 million phones. It's not going to do nothing for you.
Okay, there's one more person. BTech is coming in.
All right.
Okay, let me see, because this is why it's not letting me go in.
Look at that man right there with the muscly shirt.
That's all I can wear right now.
Oh,
that's fine.
All right.
Yeah. So how you feeling, buddy? How you doing?
How's it going? I'm doing good. I mean, I'm still wearing this sling, obviously, as you guys can see. For those of you who follow my channel, right, I'm doing okay, man. Like, there's a lot more movement on the left shoulder, so I know that it's healing, or at least it feels like it's healing. I feel kind of like a little bit of like a ball forming finally on this side. So I'm hoping that that's the bone finally healing. So hopefully, my next doctor visit, they say some good stuff.
Cool. And I'm even just coming from Sharky. Yes, lighting out is important. The most important, besides everything, you could get away with New Yorker video, but audio is very important.
Yeah.
So I'll leave. Y'all could talk about it, because I've already talked enough. I want to hear your opinions on this subject.
Oh yeah, I think audio is very important. I mean, come on, I'm a loudmouth Italian, so I think I get my across pretty well.
And really the equipment, going back to like, if you're just starting out as a content creator, right, you definitely don't need the best or the greatest camera. what you really want to focus on is like lighting and audio, basically, because like most phones can shoot in 1080p at 30 frames a second, which even like the most simplest like cheapest budget phones have that feature. Even like older phones have pretty decent cameras that you can film with. So I don't think like film quality is an issue unless you're going to be doing like special effects or things to that effect. But you kind of need lighting. You need a good sounding microphone as well, or if you're podcasting, vice versa. If you're just out there filming, if you're going to be doing things where you're you know shooting and filming from a distance, you might need a lavalier microphone that's good, a decent, that will get good sound out of the actual little microphone itself. But personally, like again, if you're just shooting like somewhere in your room, again, you really don't need a lot of expensive equipment.
Now it depends. It depends too on what kind of videos you're making.
Yeah.
Like, so that's the thing. Like, let's say let's just say you can't really do gaming and you want to be a gamer or whatever. Just do something else. Do mobile or do this or do that. A lot of people, they get stuck in one thing.
Yeah, blogging is good. Phones nowadays, that's one of the categories.
Like, sometimes I just can't do a certain video. I want to do Genshin Impact or I want to do this or that, and my situation, my laptop won't handle it. So I just do something different. I'll go outside and shoot because God created the wonderful nature outside and the lighting. So like, why not take advantage of
the beautiful sun? Yeah, actually the best kind of light to use is natural light. If you have like if you're inside and you have like a nice window or area where you can open a window and film yourself like in a corner of your room or something like that, use that. What I mean? Again, a lot of people think that they need to buy like $1,000 light setups or whatever like that, and you can get very inexpensive stuff online. But like I did a video when where I was like at 5 and below this past week, and they had like cheap lighting solutions, for $5. You know what I mean? Like you can get nice little $5 LED lights. You might have to, ghetto rig them and set them up in specific ways to, get good lighting, on your end. Like me, I'm just using like just a small little LED light that I turned on right now. That's why I look super white for you guys probably.
Yeah, but you know what? To your point, all that $5 below other stuff. Those are good stuff to start. If you want this to work and you want to value, you'll get started. But thinking of want this equipment and this and that is gonna hold you back. While you're doing that, most of us are passing you.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you're trying to get into like I guess or marketing or any type of production work, right? You want to have a portfolio of what you're going to be doing, and again, sometimes it might not be the best looking, but the thing is, you actually went and put something together, and you maybe did some sort of storyboard, and you piece something together, and you edited it. At least editing the actual footage well can do a lot.
Sometimes people edit stuff to death and they just never even put out the video because they're like, every single little thing, every little every little this, every little that, and they want to cut and snip, and by the end it just seems like a Frankenstein project. And it seems unnatural. So I think
correct.
I think a lot of the reason why people maybe enjoy my content a lot more than other content creators is because I don't do none of that. It's all natural. You get to see what I go through. You get to see the mess ups. You get to see, everything.
Yeah, but you know what I tell you with that? You're bringing the human element to this digital world, so therefore people connect with the human part of it.
Right.
People don't want a newscaster. We don't want that on YouTube or any social media platform. You need to be relatable and just be down to earth and just be human. Because if you're gonna talk like a robot, it's not gonna work. I know at the beginning of your journey, you're all stiff and all that. That's fine. But once you progress a little bit, then each video do the 1% to get better. That's all.
Yeah, and it's funny because like if Little John, he's not running around in the background and he's not yelling and screaming, people are like, "Oh, where's Little John? What's going on? What happened?"
Where is he? We expect to see him on your videos.
Yeah, they expect to see him like going nuts or whatever. So it's funny.
Yep.
I get that comment a lot. Like, where's Little John? How's he doing? Like,
Yeah.
Just sleeping. He's just taking a nap, bro.
I mean,
Chill.
this is why I rock with y'all, because y'all bring the human element. Y'all genuine to your audience. You know what I mean? And y'all do the video and you produce to the best ability. When some other people just trying to sell you mum and jumbo, I'm sorry, but I gotta be honest. And honesty is the best policy. You
Yeah.
know. hmm That's what people seem to miss a lot of stuff. You know, like I did with my friend. He thought that I did the whole video on my CD1, and when I showed him it was from my phone, he kind of got stunned and took it back, and his mentality changed because I was able to show the proof. It's not all about what you have; it's about your skills. And now I'm good. I'm good enough to show that I was able to do that. You know, my experiment worked. Yes, it kind of embarrassing because it was in kind of in front of his family, had a 4 or 5 people, but I had to do what I had to do to prove my point. So,
I mean, it is what it is, and at the end of the day, like, it's not so much the tools, but it's the person that knows how to use the tools right. Like, for instance, let me give you, I guess, another example of like what I do for like some side cash, and I need to mention this to John just in case he maybe wants to look at that also right later on. But I do some freelance work for an app called Stringer. It sounds kind of it sounds kind of funny actually, but again, the app
Are you a
it
cam girl,
basically.
bro? And I didn't know about it the whole time.
So hold on, no. So that okay, if I can get this to focus, maybe not. There we go. So it's called Stringer, and basically what they do is I don't know exactly who owns this company, but they actually sell footage, like video footage of like to companies like CNN and Fox, like, and they're basically it's kind of like a media outlet where you can go take, they might request videos of things that are happening in your area, like events, or like, let's say like there's going to be a 4th of July parade, and they want footage of it like in your area, right? And all they're asking for is like several like 30-second clips of B-roll, basically, close-ups, pan shots, whatever. So I actually go and film on this phone. I just take a monopod, like, which is like just kind of like a tripod, like something like this, right? And I go to the event, and I film as much as I can, and then I submit the work, and they actually will pay you within like 24 hours if it's like a weekday, and they accept the footage. And the cool part is, like, I have them texting me and messaging me saying like, hey, like, are you available for like this and that, right? Like, and it's crappy because a lot of the times I'm at work, and sometimes those events are actually like easy to go and film. You just like literally go dedicate like an hour, and they'll pay you like $50. But anyways, my point is I'm using my iPhone 13 Pro, guys. Like, I'm not going out there with expensive, a mirrorless camera with like, microphones or like, spotlights. I'm literally just going out there with this. I have it connected to a monopod, and I try to just get the best shots that I can get, right? Again, all they're asking for is for B-roll. They're not asking for the best quality of sound or anything like that. They literally just want footage. So I've actually made maybe like close to like $500 just doing that in the last, I guess since January, and again, that's just freelance work that I go do when the app, is, requesting for me to go out and film things, you know what I mean? Something that I might suggest to you guys also, if you guys want to make a little bit of extra dinero also.
okay, no, that's a good point. With your phone, you're making money. That's what people
Mhm.
need to understand. People need to see those points, and we don't talk about that a lot, and we don't talk about that area. It's all about the flagship of any type of
Yeah.
phones
Mhm.
or flagship of camera and stuff. Like, people miss the point. You know.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm definitely like, I take pride in my iPhone 13 Pro, right? But I definitely don't need to do it on my iPhone 13 Pro. I can literally go and film it on something like this TCL phone, again, as long as, the shots are suitable, stable, and are what the client is looking for. Because again, sometimes the client just wants simple shots. They don't want, fancy, pans or fancy close-ups or anything like that, or macro, you know what I mean? So it really just depends. But anywho, I
You
had to get off camera real
know.
quick.
No, that's fine. I mean, thanks for the information. So that open us other possibility that you stick with get paid with your phone. There's
Yep.
a lot of stuff you can require get paid with your phone. Trust me. Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, like I'm always breaking this down. I did this for a baptism like 2 months and a half ago, and I was successful. I did a decent video. The person was happy. No, I did it from my heart and charged them nothing. I said, "Here, because I know you more than 12 years. There's my gift," and they loved it. So
Yeah, and the cool part is like even if you're not charging, right, or little things like that, like the person can show off your work, right? If they like your work enough, they're gonna go and they're gonna go and be like, hey, look who did this for me and blah blah blah. Like look at this video, and then they're gonna ask, well, who did that video? A lot of people are gonna be like, they did a good job, you know what I mean? And hey, I want something like that for me, So I mean, again, it's happened to me before where like I don't do like the most fancy stuff like on my YouTube channel, but like just like people knowing that I do YouTube, they've asked me, hey, can you come film? Or I actually was introduced by another guy that I did some like social media work for, where he was like, hey, like I know, I know you have your YouTube gig. He's like, would you be interested in like helping another guy get started on YouTube and like filming him and stuff like that? But unfortunately, me and the other guy can never really come out to like an agreement, right, on like what he wanted, and it was just more of a time constraint on my end also, where I couldn't really figure out like a schedule. So I just had to, unfortunately, respectfully decline, the offer. And the guy was willing to pay me. He wanted to pay me money so that I can film for him while he was doing like workouts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But
okay.
like I don't think we met in the middle on a lot of things. So I was just like, no, like I'm not agreeing with him on a lot of things that he wants, which of course he's the client that's paying, but at the same time, like my vision was a little bit different. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, let me read this comment quick. As Sharky, as always, you can and hand Carlos Santana a $50 guitar, and he will still hear Santana when he plays. That's true, because no matter, it's like I said with the perfect example about Peter McKinnon. You get this phone to Peter McKinnon, he'll do magic with it.
Oh, he will, man. Believe me. Believe me, him and guys like Matty Hopoya, man, they even if they're just given iPhones, they can go out and shoot like the most cinematic B-roll ever, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between an iPhone or like a Red camera, which is pretty crazy. I think like what those guys do is just nuts. Yeah, they really take advantage of those features on the phones, all that slow motion and whatnot.
Yeah, that's why I watch those type of channels, especially Matty Poyas, because to get inspiration, it get me inspired. It just like, and I want to go out film. You know what I mean? And those stuff get you, more. I mean, not to copy their skills, but to learn some skills for yourself, to take some cues from different people, and then combine it, come with your own, method.
Is he cutting off? Hello?
Yeah.
Still there, Tech
for your knees. Yeah, look like
I see him in the corner there, but I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, we don't hear you, buddy. No sound.
Can't hear you, buddy.
He's muted.
His mic is muted. Okay, well, while he's fixing that, guys, going back, again, content creation, it really just depends on what you do as far as like your niche and stuff goes. And again, at the end of the day, it's really about your personality, especially if you want to get in front of the camera and be on YouTube. I think that's something. I mean, if you guys go watch my early videos, which maybe I'll go and do like a live stream later on my channel, like my early videos were crap. Like, I was just like, hey guys, this is Mike from VM Reviewer 86. I was a little more robotic, and now I'm a little more relaxed. Like it's all about repetitiveness. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Yep. Like John has his intros and outros and everything like that.
You said what? Like,
and then you got your intros and outros already set up, so you know exactly how to start your videos. You know exactly how to end your videos, and you are a very good interviewer. Like when you have people in your streams as well, right? I love how you what's the word? You just celebrate other people by bringing them in, and got people with low subscriber count, things like to that nature as well. So I love that you're kind of helping promo people out there as well. So I think that's what more people need to do, is just more collaboration and just show the love. Showing the love.
Oh yeah, like that Daniel. What's that? That Daniel. Oh my God! Fix it. Fix it.
Oh
Daniel. Yeah. Is it Daniel?
Yeah, that. Oh, I think I saw little John. I saw a ghost. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. Yeah, there he goes.
He's looking for pops. No, so and even a few of those other people that you had the past week or so. I forgot what the other girl's name, the one from Kentucky or the one from Kansas. Forget her name, but she's a usual what's up, little John? What's up, little guy? It's getting big, man.
Yeah.
He's about to body slam you over here. Okay, I don't know what happened.
Oh my God, he just sneezed on me. Little John.
Bless you.
He just sneezed like.
So good. Bless you, little dude. I don't know what happened with Tech for Needs live stream exactly, but hopefully he's getting his camera situation. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what the comments are, because I can't see since I'm just like on his Melon app over here. I've never used the Melon app, by the way. I'm mostly using Restream now, so that's the software I use. I was using StreamYard, and then I converted to Restream just because I think Restream looks a little bit better. So, if you guys are wanting to get into podcasting, also, again, if you want to consider like apps like this, like melonapp.com or Restream or even StreamYard, they do offer free services for people that want those, melonapp.com. Whoa, hello. Okay, so let's see. We got Shark FinTech just saying hi. People. Kenny Man says, good evening, y'all. Retethered Tech says very true. Okay. Not too much on the chat. There's only about 7 people left in the chat, but he said he was only going to go till about 7. Oh, there he is. I see a face. I don't know if that's just internet connection. It's basically saying that he has like no connection, like at all.
Oh yeah, see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if it could be his internet connection. I don't know exactly what he's streaming from. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Hello. I see a face.
That sucks. That's
Got
just
little John.
Hey.
We can see you, but I still can't hear you. Still no sound. You might just want to turn on your webcam mic if you're using your lavalier mic. I'm not sure what exactly he's using for his Oh, okay. I guess he left. Maybe he's gonna restart. Okay, so for now, stream takeover with that, or he might have ended the stream already. I'm not 100% sure. I'm keeping an eye on it though. Still showing up on our end. Okay, well, anywho, don't tell any. It's a sketch. My story says, don't tell a photographer while your camera takes amazing photos if you wouldn't tell a cook while your oven makes amazing meals. Yeah, very true. I mean, again, little Joe, what's going down? Is he getting you to fix the tablet for him or something like that?
No, he's messing with my watch.
Let me check my Twitter. He might have messaged me. I'm paying attention to Twitter right now.
He's literally resetting my watch over and over again. He's factory resetting my watch.
Everything good. Let's see. I'm messaging Tech Greenies right now saying everything good. He might be having issues, guys, but Shark Mary. Or now it's just okay, hello. What the? I don't know how or why. Can you hear me?
It's me. Yeah. Should we just leave?
I have no clue, but his stream is still going. It says he's got about 9 people in the chat right now. So
who's still in the chat? Who's still watching the video, guys? Type a 1.
Yeah, there's still people. Yeah, there's still people in the chat. It says he's got about 9 people.
Yeah.
I did message him, so hopefully.
Let us know
but anywho,
still here.
Yeah, guys, like me, like when I remember when I started YouTube, I started off with a webcam, like literally what I'm using right now, not the exact same webcam. I think I had one of those old school like eyeball webcams. I don't even know what happened to it. It probably like disappeared.
Hey, Ricardo, what's up, buddy?
But okay, Zachary says give him a second. So Ricardo saying he's what's up. But I started out with webcam. I think I was using like some sort of like cheap $20 LG webcam back then. And, that's how I started. I was like, I told myself, screw it. I'm just going to start, making videos, on YouTube. And, this was before like smartphone cameras were actually like filming like decently, And then once I got past the whole webcam thing, I started filming on my, my smartphones that were still able to back then. I think like the film quality was like 480 to 720p max. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the potato.
Little John having his
potato
fun.
guy. He's just
But
all
you know,
over.
back then, you know, a lot of people were not really caring about like the 4K quality and stuff like that. You know, like people were just wanting to put content out there so they can make people laugh. Because back then, you know, YouTube was definitely a lot different. I think like at the beginning, like YouTube was just more of like, you know, like, hey, let's go post a viral video. But you know, once the monetization, you know, thing came into play, like in the late 2010s or whatever, or not late, but honest, I'm not sure when they started offering, you know, monetization to their actual users. But even then, it's like, you know, I feel like people started taking it a little bit more seriously, right? It started being like, okay, like look at guys like Marquez, Brownlee, or you know, MKBHD, or guys like Unbox Therapy, where their quality shot up from like here to even like there. You know what I mean? Where there's
I used to hate it. I used to hate it when, like, I know why they don't let channels just monetize anymore right away, because
Yeah.
people would just download your videos and then re-upload it on their own channels. And
Yeah.
since you didn't have to have minimum subscribers or minimum view counts. You know what I'm saying? It would suck because like your work would get stolen, dude. I remember so many of my videos would get downloaded and re-uploaded. I'd be like watching other people's channels and it just have me up there. I was so pissed, bro.
Yeah, I think at the beginning there was people stealing my content also. Like I would get notifications saying like, oh, this person's, uploaded the same video you have or whatever. But like now I think like, I don't know, there's maybe like 4 or 5 videos out there on other channels that are still floating around, which I don't really care about, honestly, because they're first of all, they're not monetized, so they're not making any money off of it. But you know, YouTube does have a feature where you can like disable people like using your videos, or they have like some sort of thing now where they catch it and you'll get messaged right away if someone else is using your content. Now if you're using like clips of somebody's content, you know, it would be, you know, courteous to message them or get a hold of them and say, hey, you know, I'm going to be using, you know, bits and pieces of your YouTube channel. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess you're the one in charge of the stream now, John, because I see like things moving around. But anyways, like, you know, it is what it is. You know, like I think back then I was able to monetize my video with like 100 subscribers on my channel. Like this was before the 1,000 subscribers and like 4,000 hours of watch time, which is understandable. I mean, I think that, you know, YouTube is making it a little bit hard for people to do it. But at the end of the day, it's like if you're a good creator and you're able to get that following quickly, then why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe they should lower it a little bit to like 500. Maybe.
Who knows? I mean, I feel like people think that 1,000 is a big number, but in reality, it's really not. You know what I mean? Like $1,000 might be a lot for some people, but it might be very little for some people also. So I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, maybe they should lower the requirement, but at the same time, yeah, I'm not saying that they should have it. You know, I really wasn't a fan of it. Also, I remember a lot of people complaining about it at the time. And thank God at the time for me, I was like maybe like at 7,000 or 8,000 subscribers on my channel, so I didn't have to worry about it because I was like, okay, well, I already have the numbers. The numbers are already there. So, and I think John muted himself. So okay. So anyways, or his thing says.
I'm just muted because Little John's over here. You know what I'm saying? And
Little John trying to restart the laptop over here. I might end up taking over the whole stream. So who knows?
He just keeps restarting my watch, and he's having fun with it. So it's like whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
There he goes again.
Yeah, so I mean, from there, guys, like again, I would just use my cell phone, cameras to film, whether it be unboxing videos or whatever. Eventually, I did purchase like a digital camera. Okay.
He's gonna end the stream, guys. So
yeah. Okay, well, to be continued, I guess. So for now, again, thank you all for joining in on his stream. Again, shout out to everyone that stayed and watched. By the way.
All right, bye, guys.
So, I don't know if you want to end the stream already, Tech. Go ahead, buddy. I guess I'll go ahead and leave, maybe.
Yep.